Hey, and welcome back. Great to have you here. Today we're going to have a look at Final Cut, and the one thing we're going to have a look at is Consolidate. Why Consolidate? So let's go and have a quick look here, and we're going to look at this intro library project that we've got here. If we skip over to it, we've got a bunch of files in there, got proxy media, everything's all in there, okay? I currently have a folder called Intro, which has got all different bits of media and effects. Got my exporting that I've put into there, which nothing's in at the moment. So we're going to effects, got some sound effects in there, got some music, got some logos, got some photos in there, all dropped in. And that's great, but unfortunately not all of my files are necessarily in that folder. Some I've took from previous jobs and I've moved here, there and everywhere. So when I finish the project, what we're going to do, we're just going to go into the library bit here. Now I've got my media set to that intro folder. So everything was chucked into there, which was great, and it was fine while I was doing, and there's a whole different video on workflow. I'm not worried about that at the moment. I'm going to change that to in library. Okay, and I'm going to click OK. Perfect. I'm now going to click Consolidate. I'm going to move all the optimized media as well as the proxy media as well. And we're going to let that go. Now, originally that library was about 4 gig, I think, or 3 gig, I think it was. So let's see, at the moment it's gone up to 17.76. If we look at the size of the previous folder, it was 6 gig there, and then I've got proxy media and everything else on top of that as well. So now, that should all be in there. If I close that library down, and we go back to here, I'm going to delete. Yeah, I'm going to delete. Now, before I do that, I know that I've got nothing in this export folder. That's fine. Optimized media, not worried about that. Logos, music, that's all fine. So let's move that to the bin, get rid of it, don't need it. We've now got this massive intro file. Now this is great for archiving because I've just got one file, it hasn't got to search for stuff, and there is another step to this which we'll come to in a minute. But if I show package contents and we go into here, you can see we've got original media, all those photos, all the music, everything has been moved into there. So let's go back. Let's double click Intro and load it up. All stored in that one file, almost there, and there is a caveat to this, and that is the motion templates folder. If we've used any special motion templates, do we want to transfer that into that folder as well? Because if I'm transferring that to a different machine, if I'm transferring that to someone else to work on, are they going to have the motion templates that I've installed on this machine? Now, between my laptop and my desktop, I do keep sync of those, and that's great. But actually, a year down the line, who's to know what happened to that motion template? I might have updated it, I might not. But if we've got it all included in there. So, we're going to go to Modify Settings, Motion Template, we're going to say in Library as well. And I'm going to click OK. And I'm going to consolidate that as well. So, it says here, motion content will be consolidated into Library. Click OK. We've got no content offline, so it's fine. So now that is going to copy that in. So let's close that down again. Let's go and have a look into here. Now we've got a motion templates, and I've got the generator that I used for it all in there. Perfect. So it puts everything across. So now I truly have a library which has got everything in it that I need. I can move that, I can pass that, I can store it and archive it, I haven't got to worry about it anymore. Perfect. Everything's all in there, including proxy media and everything else. Hope you found that useful. If you did, a thumbs up, really appreciate it. I know it's just a quick, simple tip, but it's a way of working. There is another video on workflow, or it's in the pipeline at this present second, we're doing now. Subscribe for any future tips if you want to keep up to date on this stuff. Love to have you on your board. See you soon.